try to get 40 young men and women just for the placards. You know, everybody's excited now by Mandela, so they'll do it.
You here to help? Are you reporting to work? Okay.
The tickets have been received, but she needs to send someone down to the Mandela reception office for them.
And you're on your way.
Welcome Mandela to the Bronx. We need to welcome Mandela to the Bronx. Hi there, brother. You coming out Thursday? Welcome Mandela. What do you know about Mandela?
Oh, he was put in jail in South Africa because he believed in freedom.
Now is the time to intensify the struggle on all fronts.
To spend 27 years at the prime of your life is a tragedy. And I regret, those years that I have wasted in prison.
Tell me, how are we doing on Eddie Murphy and on Robert De Niro and on Robin Williams and the rest?
The opening act is going to be the Amico Renegades, which is a steel band. Then Tracy Chapman comes on with her band. We're flying her in. And then Mr. Mandela does his speech.
Together, we must pledge to continue our united effort for the abolition of the apartheid system.
You can see the increase in the confetti and in the ticker tape coming out of the windows, and here is Nelson Mandela.
Apartheid is doomed. South Africa shall be free.
And now, Thursday, June 21st, Nelson Mandela comes to Harlem. 7 years ago, while he was still in prison in South Africa, Mandela was awarded an honorary doctorate in absentia at this university. Today, he comes to the City College of New York in person to participate in a town meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, Nelson Mandela. But I think we have some people out here who have some provocative and perhaps even controversial questions to ask you, and I'd like to begin.
Mr. Mandela, you've come to the United States of America. Other than South Africa, probably the most racially divided country in the world. Evidence of that is right here in New York City. We are one of the most racially divided cities in the world. The blood of our children stained the sidewalks of New York. Howard Beach, Bensonhurst, Yusef Hawkins, Michael Griffith, our grandmothers, Eleanor Bumpurs, mothers, Yvonne Smallwood. Do you think that this country, given its racial record and current history, can assume the real credible and moral leadership in the fight against apartheid? Because its hypocrisy is well known, and one wonders whether it can really do what we want it to do. And if it can, what role can we, as Africans in America, play?
If I may just ask you, for your indulgence, if you be good enough, there will be some questions you'll like, there'll be some questions you won't like. Let me just ask you, though, to save the time so that we can listen to Mandela's answers. Mr. Mandela's answers. Mr. Mandela.
After the rousing welcome I have received here, I do not know whether I am in a mood to think coolly. I have been deeply touched by this warm welcome. But to respond to the question, I must say that the ANC, and in fact the entire mass democratic movement in South Africa, condemns racialism wherever it may be found. We are fighting a special kind of racialism in our own country, and we expect all people who are the victims of racialism to fight that evil. But I am here, and I am primarily concerned with what the people of the USA and its organs of government are doing to promote the struggle against apartheid in our country. And I must say to you that we have the support not only of the masses of the people, we have the support of the Congress as well as the government. And I think that it would not be proper for me to delve into the controversial issues which are tearing the society of this country apart. I am sure that the USA has produced competent leaders of all population groups who are able to handle their own affairs.